Okay, so adding on from the other day now, so obviously Trey Coolin and Larue went live. Larue basically was dismissing the issues in regards to, like, obviously everyone knows Zoe Dupree allegedly was assaulting members of the cast, or cast members from Now That's TV. She then basically victim blamed Trey Coolin and said he was apparently giving it out. He didn't actually get assaulted, and tried to minimize the experience. And then also they carried on going back and forth as well, because I think Trey Coolin's issue with Larue was that they were cool on the filming of Deja Vu season 3. And when obviously Landon got to, I think Landon came to Deja Vu at some point. I don't know exactly if this was off the back of the season of Playboys that year. But Landon had pulled out Trey Coolin's hair, and obviously there was a bald spot in his hair. So he obviously was telling, obviously there was a picture that went around about his bald spot, whatever, or Larue took a picture of it and put it on her page out of nowhere. But if I'm cool with you, whatever, why are you trying to mock me online? That's a bit weird. So that was his issue. She then started going on a tangent saying, oh, you're basically broke, implying that she's the richest of all, the queen of money. So, she ain't got a problem with him, and she don't really care about this situation. This situation's so minimal to her, whatever. And obviously, because she signed that 6-figure deal, maybe that's why she's feeling like that. I don't know. But she basically was explaining that, she didn't really remember it and all this other stuff. Then obviously Trey Coolin was getting at her, like, saying, like, look at your teeth missing, because apparently Larue has 2 teeth missing as well. And he's basically implying, like, with all that money you have, why aren't you sorting out your dental issues or whatever it is? I don't know if she's comfortable with her having the teeth missing or whatever the case is. I don't know the backstory to that. So then obviously back to the story about her basically talking about Zoe Dupree. She said every single one of them, and obviously that includes her old friend Landon, because she also mentioned, yeah, she was friends with Landon as well at some point. But obviously I think, sorry, that's nothing. When they did the filming of Deja Vu, she said that her geolocation or whatever her location was on, like, her phone, she shared it with Landon as well. So that's how we found the drop on Trey Coolin to beat him up at that place. And she said obviously after that day she stopped sharing her location, and obviously she told Landon that, that wasn't right for what he did and whatever and stuff. Like, I don't know how they fell out. I don't believe it was over this issue with Trey Coolin, but it was probably something else. Then she also said, back to the alleged victims as well. I'm saying alleged, kind of want the video to get taken down. Basically saying that they all were given it out and Zoe didn't do anything wrong, basically. And, claim that, Zoe is an innocent party in this and he shouldn't be pulled into this drama, such and such, whatever and stuff. Bear in mind, obviously, this live was, the person that started the live was Andre Jomar, from Playboys, and I think from Playboys season 2 or 3. But yeah, he basically was doing the live with Trey Coolin. Then Larue probably was sent the live, then that's when she decided to go up on the live. Then obviously Trey Coolin mentioned that, Larue allegedly was sleeping with Tilo. She kind of said yeah. Then she heard what he said the second time and switched her story, like, no, I don't have to do that, because basically my pussy pops severely and yours don't. No, kind of like that. But she's saying, like, oh, yeah, she has too much motion. She don't need to be giving it out just to get on the show, whatever. And look how many shows she's on, basically, she was alluding to. Saying that basically, yeah, because she's on so many shows, she don't need to do that all in a sense. Like, only people that do that need basically the TV or whatever and stuff. And she's already a star in her own right. So she doesn't need that and so forth. But yeah.